As the event wraps up, the team packs their belongings and prepare to go home. But for Emma and Ainur, they have something else they feel obligated to do.
I believe that we have to pray because Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, instructed us to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Eclipse does not represent Allah's anger, but it's a sign of pain and pleasure from Him towards His followers, because this phenomena is very meaningful in both faith and science.
More or less, all the astrophotographers have achieved what they set out to do. Even though they are divided by different points of views, but still they share some common values.
I like this one quote from Carl Sagan. It's famous. The nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the carbon in our apple pies was made in the interior of a collapsing stars. We are made of star stuff. We are stars.
There has been some research that northern lights, they give a little increased chance of heart attack, and people get a bit more anxious when there's northern lights. And it's also one reason why people don't sleep once in a while. If there is a big explosion in the sun, I don't sleep then. I check from the space weather, okay, there has been an explosion from the sun, if I don't sleep, and that's usually, it's been many times it's been a fact. So basically the same effect as with the full moon, no sleep.
Our whole world is just a tiny blue dot in the ocean of the universe, and all the problems we have, the wars we have, the struggles for power is in this tiny dot. And maybe from this perspective, astronomy is teaching us that we can come to peace and solution much easier if we look to the overall situation of our tiny world in the universe, which is very fragile too. It's dependent to many things. It can end any time, and we struggle, we kill each other for nothing.
Even though it is a job, but passion drives him to do it. It is not just about enjoying beautiful images and the universe. Back to Ante, the shooting is over, but there is another obstacle. His car couldn't start and has to leave his car here. Luckily, Ante has a snowmobile parked nearby, reserved for situations like this. At 40 degrees Celsius now, Ante has to ride his snowmobile for about 10 kilometers to reach his home. Describing a situation like this as part and parcel of living in the Arctic, Ante is totally just fine.
With the northern lights is that, as I said, that you have to know what you're doing, and then when you get it right, it's a really satisfying feeling when you get the good shots, even though it can be -40 and your camera is not working that well. I mean, even though your car might not work well. So it's an achievement to get the good pictures.
Traveling across different continents, staying in the wilderness, or facing what seems to be insurmountable obstacles are nothing compared to the experience of witnessing the wonders of the night sky. Although the expeditions might seem strenuous to many of us, but for astrophotographers, the journey is essential towards attaining that magical feeling of being closer to the heavens above.